Good morning, you two, and welcome to finishing off Friday and also getting ready for a very special day on Sunday where we celebrate dads, granddads, uncles, and all of the special men in our lives who help and love and support us. So, for writing today, I want you to have a look at some of the examples in the PowerPoint of craft ideas and cards, and I've also popped a couple of YouTube clips for you in Padlet on how to make some pretty cool Father's Day cards, and you could write those to whoever you would like. You could write one for your dad or your grandfather or an uncle or someone else who's special to you, ready to give to that person on Sunday. Now, I know that sometimes at the moment, we don't get to see some of those special people as much. Now, I've written a Cinqueam poem that you can see in the PowerPoint for my dad. Now, my dad lives in Mildura, so I haven't seen him for a long time, and I might not see him until Christmas just because of the way that we're living at the moment. Now, I talk to him a lot on the time, a lot all the time, and we also have Zoom meetings. But I've written a poem there, and I had to think about things that were special about him, and that he's so loving and warm and kind, and he loves to cook and he loves to read, and he taught me to do those things, which is why I popped them in the poem. And he also is very funny and makes me laugh a lot, and we laugh together. And one of his favorite things to do when we visit him and my mum is to have a chat just together. And he says, "Come on, Anna, let's come and talk about life." So that's my 4 word line there. So it's let's talk about life. And he loves us to sit outside together and have a cup of coffee and talk about books and things that are happening in the world and things that are happening with us. And it's just a really beautiful time that we have always shared together, even when I was a little girl. And then at the end, you can see I've chosen a word that you might never have seen before, and it's "apa," which is what my kids call my dad. So you might have a grandma or a nana or a grandpa or a grandfather or an upa or another name for a grandfather. So when I was about to have Max, and it was the first grandchild, my dad decided he wanted to be called Robert, which I thought was crazy. I wanted him to be called Grandpa. So we compromised, and he's R for Robert, apostrophe Pa. So we've got Uma and Arpa. So that's why I popped Arpa at the end of my poem, because he's my dad and he's my kid's grandfather as well. So that's a very special poem that I wrote for my dad, and I will share that with him on Father's Day on Sunday. And I will probably make cinnamon rolls again for Mr. Daly, or maybe some pancakes, as I know Emma wants to make some biscuits that Miss Phillips put the recipe up for. So today, guys, your writing task is to write a poem or a letter or a card for Dad, remembering that we put capital letters for proper nouns like Dad and Dear and things in cards, and create something beautiful and amazing for your dad. I would love to see some of your creations. One of the really cool things that I popped in there was an example of some little coupons or things that you could give to Dad as trade this token or coupon in for 1 foot rub, or a kick of the footy, or watching something that you want to watch on TV, or you get to choose the board game. So you could create some tokens to put inside your card for Dad as well. I would love to see some of the things that you come up with. Make sure you pop them on your portfolio. And all the dads and grandfathers and uncles and people helping out at home at the moment in continuous learning, we really appreciate everything that you do and how much you support your children. We just really feel that partnership between home and school at the moment. So thank you so much for everything that you do. Sincerely from my heart for our 2B and 2G and to our families. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day on Sunday, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.